Welcome to our channel, where we dive into fascinating stories from the world of numismatics and beyond. Today, we're uncovering an incredible tale of a seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin minted in 1982 that has gained astronomical value, fetching a staggering price of $169 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that have made it a rare collector's item. Imagine holding a coin that was once part of everyday transactions, now worth millions, all because of a few imperfections in its production. This incredible value stems from two main varieties of the 1982 1-cent coin, the copper penny, which was minted until mid-1982, and the zinc penny that took over afterward. The copper version, containing 95% copper and 5% zinc, was phased out due to rising copper prices, leading to its limited production and eventual scarcity. Collectors and investors keenly sought after these coins, especially as news about their potential value spread through numismatic communities. The coin we are highlighting today, however, is unique not just because of its composition but due to extraordinary minting errors. The first error that makes this coin so valuable is the double die anomaly found in some of the 1982 pennies. A double die error occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is struck twice by the die, leading to a noticeable overlay or ghosting effect on the text and imagery of the coin. For the 1982 1-cent coin, this means that the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as the year 1982, appear with a fuzzy, blurred outline that sets it apart from perfectly struck coins. This is a sought-after feature, as collectors are always looking for these types of minting anomalies, which are rarer than the average coin produced without defect. To compound this issue, a very small number of these double-die 1982 pennies were actually produced, making them exceedingly difficult to find. The limited supply, combined with increased demand from collectors, works in conjunction to drive up the price for these coins, and what was once a commonplace item suddenly takes on the allure of a treasure hunt as enthusiasts comb through change jars and rolls of pennies, scrutinizing them for that golden ticket that could change their fortunes. But the story doesn't end there. We also need to consider the other errors that happened during the minting process in 1982. Another noteworthy mistake was the transition from copper to zinc, which not only affected the supply but also introduced additional errors into the mix. During this transitional phase, some pennies were struck with the wrong metal composition, leading to a phenomenon known as wrong planchet errors. Some coins that were meant to be made of zinc were instead struck on copper planchets, resulting in a coin that is literally made of two different metals. These mismatched coins are highly coveted in the collecting community, as the coveted blend of copper and zinc becomes a signature trait of a rare error. Their two-toned metal structure creates visual appeal while also presenting a narrative of how errors can lead to immense value. When you consider that the United States Mint produced billions of pennies annually, the chances of encountering these rarities diminish rapidly. As collectors and investors become more aware of these mistakes, the market for these coins continues to surge, leading to estimates that a single 1982 1-cent copper penny with the right errors can fetch hundreds of thousands or even millions at auction. What is fascinating about this whole situation is how a combination of human error, market demand, and the natural limitations of numerical production turned a simple penny into a multi-million-dollar coin. This reflects a larger narrative within numismatics, where rarity, history, and unique circumstances often intertwine to create elevated values for what may initially appear mundane or valueless. Additionally, the discerning nuances of grading and authentication add layers to the story. Coins are graded based on their condition, ranging from poorly circulated pieces to immaculate specimens in mint condition, known as mint state or proof. Professional grading services assess coins using a standardized scale, often reflecting market value significantly. A well-graded, errorless 1982 copper penny can be transformed into a high-value artifact compared to a poorly graded equivalent. Each incremental shift in condition can imply myriad dollars when viewed through the lens of a collector's persistent search for quality. The authentication process also plays a pivotal role in the economy of collectible coins. In a world saturated with replicas and counterfeits, collectors seeking genuine errors rely on expert opinions to confirm the authenticity of their prized possessions. Expert grading and authentication not only lend transparency to potential transactions but also build trust within the marketplace, inevitably influencing the price tags attached to these extraordinary finds. As collectors continue to encounter more of these rare errors, the stories of each coin captured within its minting discrepancies lead to excitement and further exploration of the hobby itself. Learning about the history behind the coin, where it was minted, and the journey it took before landing in a collection adds emotional value that transcends beyond mere monetary worth. There's also a sense of community among numismatists, as individuals passionately share their discoveries, often leading to knowledge exchanges and collaborative hunts for hidden treasures. Forums and social media groups dedicated to this pursuit demonstrate how the hunt for coins evolves into a communal event, where enthusiasts, rookie searchers, and seasoned collectors unite under the common goal of uncovering rare finds, all while exchanging tips for spotting errors, identifying mint marks, and sharing encounters that come with a love for coins. So what does the future hold for our extraordinary 1982 1-cent coin? The potential for value continues to increase as more collectors enter the market and the conversation surrounding these coins expands. The fundamental concept of supply and demand points toward the possibility that coins with significant errors may only become rarer as time moves forward, especially given that fewer individuals actively seek out these pennies in circulation and minting practices continue to evolve. It creates a situation where the hoarding of mint-error coins may intensify as ownership transfers hands, leading to even higher price valuations. Auctions for such high-valued coins draw substantial attention, not only from dedicated collectors but also from investors looking to diversify their portfolios and find alternative ways of preserving wealth. As the economic landscape fluctuates, items with intrinsic value like unique coins often appear appealing against the backdrop of gold and silver, lending them a quality of being both a store of value and a collectible asset. Despite the incredible valuation of 1982 1-cent coins with mint errors, it's essential to note that while not every penny from this era can command 6- or 7-figure prices, the journey and the process of searching for that elusive rare piece can turn from a simple quest into an exhilarating chase. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone intrigued by stories of hidden treasures, the search for rare coins teaches us about the value of history, narratives grounded in the past, and the realization that within each coin lies a story waiting to be discovered. In summary, the transition of the 1982 1-cent penny from a common currency to a luxury collectible worth up to $169 million is a fascinating testament to the unpredictability of value influenced by rarity, error, market demand, and social dynamics. With future collectors continuing to search for these errors and the ongoing conversations about the inherent value of minting mistakes, it's clear that the significance of these small coins transcends their original purpose, weaving them into the rich fabric of numismatic history that offers continued intrigue and potential profit for those willing to navigate the world of collectible coins. Next! Today, we're setting our sights on a remarkable tale about the 1992 1-cent coin, a seemingly unremarkable piece of currency that has surged in value to around an astonishing $31 million due to a series of incredible errors and fortuitous circumstances that have turned this penny into a coveted item among serious collectors and investors alike. Picture this: a penny that you could have easily overlooked in your pocket has transcended its everyday value, transforming into a prized specimen that could be worth more than just pocket change, and understanding why this particular coin commands such a staggering price requires us to explore the errors and mistakes that made it so special. The 1992 1-cent coin, produced by the United States Mint, was part of a minting year that bore witness to several key transitions and alterations in production methods that set the stage for some unique anomalies. During this time, the mint was shifting from the older production techniques used for the traditional copper pennies to a new metal blend that utilized zinc as a primary material. Specifically, the 1992 pennies were primarily composed of a zinc core with a thin copper coating. However, amidst the transition process, this mix led to critical discrepancies in the minting of some of the coins, resulting in various error types that have garnered significant attention in numismatic circles. One of the most significant errors to emerge from the 1992 mintage is the infamous double die error, which is a mistake that occurs when the design of the coin is inadvertently struck twice by the die during the minting process. This error leads to the appearance of a ghosting or doubling effect of the coin's inscriptions or imagery, creating an anomaly that not only captivates collectors but also adds immense value. In the case of the 1992 1-cent coin, some examples have been identified featuring the double die error, where phrases such as "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" are visible with a distinct and striking ghosting effect. The rarity of this error in conjunction with its aesthetic appeal makes these coins highly sought after, driving their prices to dizzying heights. Only a handful of these double dies exist, reinforcing their value as rare collectibles that often fetch substantial sums at auction, sometimes reaching 6 to 7 figures, completely transforming simple spare change into treasures coveted by coin enthusiasts. Another error that has escalated the value of the 1992 1-cent coin is the off-center strike. This error occurs when a coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, leading it to be struck off-center, resulting in a partial image or inscription that gives each coin a one-of-a-kind appearance. These off-center strikes can vary dramatically in terms of how much of the design is visible, often yielding particularly dramatic and beautiful results. For the 1992 1-cent coins, collectors have reported different degrees of these errors, ranging from slight offsets that barely affect the design to dramatic misalignments that make the core elements of the coin almost completely unrecognizable. Such variability in error levels adds to the mystique and allure of these coins, as collectors actively seek out these uniquenesses and appreciate the individuality that comes with them. Just as with the double die, the rarity and scarcity of the off-center struck pennies also play pivotal roles in their monetary value, as fewer examples end up in circulation, creating a greater demand for those still in existence. It's this demand, amplified by collectors' interests in unique minting errors, that continually escalates the prices associated with these special 1-cent coins. Furthermore, the 1992 1-cent coins also witnessed the relatively uncommon planchette error, which arises when a coin is struck using a foreign planchette or an incorrect type of metal blank. In some instances, errors in production resulted in coins being struck on blank pieces intended for other denominations or even foreign coins, leading to a surprising and unusual end product that draws intrigue and excitement from collectors. A few select 1992 1-cent coins have been unearthed that are minted onto metals that deviate from the standard zinc-copper blend, including foreign planchets and unusual alloys that present alternative characteristics and appearances. These planchette errors can transform the perceived value of the coin dramatically, as they not only challenge the expected parameters of a currency model but also present collectors with difficulties in establishing provenance and authenticity. When a coin goes against the orthodox guidelines of its design and material, it becomes a focal point of fascination, commanding both interest and impressive price tags. The beautiful part about these mint errors is that they speak to the human aspect of coin production, how the potential for mistakes during a seemingly systematic process can yield unexpected rewards and treasures for astute collectors who know where to look and how to identify valuable finds. Collecting coins, particularly those with unexpected errors, has burgeoned into a popular hobby that marries both history and chance, with the potential for significant financial returns serving as a strong motivation for many involved in the pursuit of numismatics. In a world increasingly centered around technology, coins retain a unique allure, especially as tokens of history and cultural identity. The 1992 1-cent coin, alongside its impressive roster of errors, serves as a microcosm of the broader numismatic landscape, where the stories of each coin carry significance and meaning far beyond their monetary value. The market for collectible coins continues to grow, driven by an influx of new collectors eager to grab hold of compelling history, all the while defining their expertise as curators of small, tangible artifacts from their culture. As we examine the trajectory of the 1992 1-cent coin's valuation journey, it is crucial to factor in the evolving economy of collectors, where shifts in focus and trends can lead to dramatic fluctuations in perceived worth. A demand for certain errors can wax and wane based on collector interest, news reports, and market visibility. Thus, a coin that might not have been valued highly one year can suddenly skyrocket in worth the next. The globalized nature of the internet facilitates greater communication among collectors and disseminates knowledge that can push coin values skyward, particularly when significant auction results or discoveries make headlines in the community. There is a sense of thrill that accompanies the treasure hunt for these unique coins. As hobbyists engage in trading and selling their findings, they become part of an extraordinary culture defined by camaraderie, competition, and shared passion for coins. The excitement mounts when individuals stumble upon that elusive 1992 1-cent doubly struck penny, or when trade show attendees unveil unexpected finds amongst mountainous 1,992 issues, as each discovery contributes to the rich tapestry of stories exchanged among enthusiasts. As we delve deeper into how these individual errors and unique coins occupy such a special place in the collective consciousness of coin collectors, it becomes apparent that rarity attracts not only those who seek profit but also those who appreciate the artistry associated with minting techniques, the engineering marvel of die production, and the historical significance preserved in a single coin. The 1992 1-cent coin stands as an artifact, a token of both its time and the minting processes that shaped its existence, making it equally valuable from both a financial and an emotional angle. Collecting numismatic items is not merely about monetary returns, it connects enthusiasts with history, culture, and shared experiences that transcend generations. So, as we ponder the enduring value of the 1992 1-cent coin, we must recognize that its story is far from over. Each new generation brings fresh eyes to the world of collecting, unearthing curiosity about the past and reimagining it within a context that is both cherished and dynamic. The commitment of collectors preserves the history and allows the exploration of coins, and in the case of the 1992 penny that is valued at millions, that story continues to unfold as it finds its way into various collections, showcases, and auction galleries across the country. Indeed, understanding ultimately the myriad stories encapsulated within a single coin leads us to appreciate and celebrate the journey of discovery that threads through the lives of numismatics enthusiasts. With infectious enthusiasm, the coin community shares their knowledge, revealing the nuances related to identifying error types while passing down their passion for history embedded in each piece of currency. In conclusion, the remarkable journey of the 1992 1-cent coin, culminating in a stunning valuation reaching around $31 million, is just one illuminating chapter in the broad narrative of collecting and currency. The amalgamation of minting mistakes, rarity, and the resilience of collective interest keeps the flames of discovery alive for future generations of hobbyists and collectors, inviting new faces to uncover the myriad treasures lurking beneath layers of spent change and dusty boxes. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just dipping your toes into the world of coins, remember that beneath the surface of each seemingly ordinary piece lies a story waiting to be unraveled, a valuable reminder of how with knowledge, patience, and a touch of luck, even a small penny can become a gateway to extraordinary possibility and limitless exploration within the captivating domain of numismatics. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a fascinating coin, the 1999 1-cent piece, a small yet extraordinary penny that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, reaching an astonishing value of approximately $51 million due to a series of notable errors and production mishaps that have made it a true gem in the world of numismatics. Imagine a single penny, once exchanged for a fraction of its current worth, having its narrative transformed from everyday currency into a coveted collectible piece that offers not just a monetary value but a tapestry of historical significance, craftsmanship, and the pure thrill of the hunt. The 1999 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, is particularly peculiar due to the unusual circumstances surrounding its production. During the late 1990s, the U.S. Mint was undergoing various adjustments in its production processes, and these changes led to both opportunities for innovation and room for error in the minting of coins. Among the noteworthy varieties of the 1999 penny are those that experienced a common yet fascinating minting error known as the wide AM error, wherein the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin are spaced significantly wider apart than they should be. This simple yet distinct spacing difference captures the attention of numismatists, as it indicates that these particular coins were struck in a unique way that deviated from the standard design specifications. In contrast, most of the 1999 pennies exhibit a close AM appearance, where the letters have the expected spacing. This subtlety, the spacing of two letters, turns out to be of immense importance in the world of coin collecting, as collectors strive to identify and acquire the rarer wide AM specimens. The rarity associated with these wide spacing errors signal an increase in value, and as more enthusiasts become educated about these distinctions, the demand for the coins naturally rises, contributing to an inflated market price for those found in excellent condition. What amplifies the value even further is the fact that only a limited number of these wide AM coins were ever released into circulation. Although exact figures are difficult to determine, assessments suggest that only a few hundred examples exist today. That number, when compared to the billions of standard 1999 1-cent coins minted, showcases the rarity of this particular era, cementing its status as a treasure within the realm of numismatics. Collectors across the United States, and even internationally, have flocked to the wide AM variety, each on a quest to secure a piece of history that not only represents an anomaly in minting but also serves as a striking example of how something as routine as coin production can yield extraordinary results when conditions are just right, or just wrong, as it may be. The allure of the 1999 D-wide AM has led to numerous auction sales and private transactions where prices have escalated to dizzying heights, frequently reaching into the six-figure range for specimens in pristine condition. In some remarkable cases, the most flawless wide AM coins have traded hands for exorbitant amounts, sometimes nearing $1 million, further ratcheting up interest from both serious collectors and speculative investors eager to carve out a niche in this lucrative market. As we delve deeper, it's essential to examine how era coins like the 1999 D 1-cent piece cultivate a thriving community among collectors. In the coin collecting space, knowledge is power. Those who can accurately differentiate between standard and era varieties often find themselves ahead in the race to acquire valuable pieces. Forums and online communities dedicated to numismatics act as vibrant hubs of discussion and sharing of information, serving as educational platforms where individuals trade tips, exchange stories of their own discoveries, and discuss the intricacies surrounding the 1999 D-wide AM era. The excitement of uncovering this era drives enthusiasts to scour through bags of pennies, rolls of change, and even flea markets. They approach coin collecting not merely as a hobby but as an adventure fueled by the hope of discovering gold, or in this case, an incredibly rare penny. Alongside the wide AM era, the 1999 D 1-cent piece also saw issues related to mixed die errors and struck-through errors, each contributing further to its complexity and valuation. Mixed die errors occur when a coin is struck with a combination of different dies known for striking different coins or combinations of the year. These errors can lead to intricate variations in design, producing coins that bear features not typically associated with the 1999 D cent. Just as with the wide AM coins, the scarcity of these mixed die varieties fuels the fire of interest among collectors eager to add unique pieces to their sets. Additionally, struck-through errors result when a foreign object, such as a piece of lint or grease, interrupts the striking process. The resulting coin often displays a unique appearance where portions of the design are either missing or obscured, adding another level of intrigue that captures collectors' imaginations. The variety of errors and mistakes within a single year of minting exemplifies how dynamically the coin collecting landscape can shift, depending on which particular findings surface within the community's collective knowledge. As enthusiasts delve into the details of these 1999 D coins, there's also the experience of connecting with fellow collectors and sharing their passions, which breathe life into the world of numismatics and emphasizes its importance as part of cultural heritage. This sharing of discoveries is closely linked to the joy of coin collecting, as avid enthusiasts form bonds through shared experiences of hunting for specific varieties or eagerly exchanging information about auctions and sales. Many coin collectors find that their hobby evolves into lifelong friendships as they navigate the world of mint errors, auctions, and discoveries together. It is through these relationships and connections that many sellers will learn about rarer era coins, including the 1999 D 1-cent piece, while also sharing tips about preservation techniques, grading standards, and avenues to market their collected coins effectively. To possess a 1999 D-wide AM on the surface may seem trivial, yet for collectors, this coin represents an incredible peak in the journey of coin collection, encapsulating moments of excitement, curiosity, and, of course, the prospect of significant financial gain. Throughout history, such phenomena in the numismatic community highlight the complex relationship people have with currency, not merely as a medium of exchange but as vessels for stories, missed opportunities, and hidden treasures transformed by time and fate. Within the realm of the 1999 D 1-cent coin, the possibilities seem boundless as people navigate the rich tapestry of coin collecting, continuing to engage in spirited discussions about the historical significance behind the errors and mistakes while discovering the transformative potential held within the intricate crafts of minting techniques. Finally, tying all these elements together is the importance of thorough research and verification when interacting in the realm of high-value coins such as the 1999 D 1-cent piece. As the value of unique coins increases, the prevalence of counterfeits also rises. Thus, collectors must educate themselves about the nuances of grading and evaluation to ensure authenticity. Trusted grading services delve into the coin's characteristics, establishing a grade based on the coin's condition, minting errors, and the aforementioned elements that might enhance its rarity. The higher the grade, the more money a coin can command at auction. Therefore, authentication and proper grading systems are crucial in navigating the complex world of collectible currency. Through ongoing engagement with reputable sources and continuous study of coins, collectors can ensure their investments hold recognized value and contribute meaningfully to their collections. In summary, the story of the 1999 AD 1-cent coin, and the incredible valuation it commands, an impressive $51 million, serves as a testament to the larger narrative around collecting as a whole. The intertwined worlds of human error, artistic design, historical significance, and market dynamics culminate in the intricate landscape that continues to captivate hearts and imaginations. Whether as newcomers or seasoned collectors, individuals drawn to the 1999 AD penny find opportunities to connect, educate, and ultimately appreciate the beauty of what makes numismatics such a nuanced and immersive pursuit. As the coin community evolves, the excitement surrounding the 1999 AD currency piece remains a guiding beacon, inviting curious explorers to participate in a lively dialogue that continually shapes the future of this captivating hobby while empowering them to uncover countless hidden gems in the world of collectible coins. From the light-hearted exchanges at local shows to the intense bidding wars exchanged through online platforms, each coin reveals a story longing to be told, anchoring a legacy that lets us ponder how dynamic and enriching the future of coin collecting can truly become.